Kindergarten Dolphins. It is so good to see you today. Let's begin our day with our calendar. We'll jump into journaling. So remember, we have been counting up from the date from yesterday. So yesterday's date was the 14th. We need to figure out what number comes after 14. What number comes after 14? Let's think. 14, 15. 15 is one number bigger than 14. It's the number that comes after 14. So let's see which number shows as 15. Is it my first number, my middle number, or my last number? Well, we have two numbers that have a 5 in them, but only one of them is 15. Which one? It's my first one, the one with the 1 in the front. Remember, our teen numbers all have 1s in the front. So 15 has a 1 and a 5. So I'm going to add that to my calendar here, and then I can add it to my calendar mat as well. So I've got my marker, and let's write 15. So we've got a 1 and a 5. 15, right after our 14. Very good. All right, let's talk about the month. Now that we know it's the 15th day, let's talk about what month it is. And to review, let's do our months of the year song. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. So what month is it right now? It is October. October. It's the month of October. And what about that year? It's 2020. Very good. So we're ready to write our date now. Let's start on the side with the written word October. And let's add in our 15 because today is the 15th day of October. It is the 15th of October. Very good. Now let's flip it over. Remember, October is the 10th month, and it's the 15th day of the 10th month. So we have 10, 5, 20 for 2020. Awesome work. All right, now that we've talked about the date, we're ready to talk about our days of the week. Let's begin with singing our days of the week song. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, down your knees. Thursday, down your toes. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the days of the week. And remember, we have 5 weekdays and 2 weekend days like we talked about yesterday. And when we put 5 and 2 together, those are hidden partners that make 7. Very good. Now, yesterday we said was the middle of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. So I'm going to put that under yesterday was. Now, if yesterday was Wednesday, what day is it today? What comes after Wednesday? Thursday. Very good. Thursday. And yesterday we also talked about that TH sound at the beginning of Thursday and how it makes that the sound for Thursday. Now, if today is Thursday, what will tomorrow be? What comes after Thursday? Thursday. Friday. Tomorrow will be Friday. Very good. So let's add Friday to our calendar. And now we know that yesterday was Wednesday, today is Thursday, and tomorrow will be Friday. All the way down to our toes for Friday. Okay, let's talk about our weather report. So let's sing our weather song together. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Tell me Mommy Kinder, what's the weather? What's the weather like today? So what do we think? How does that weather look today? Well, I think that it's looking a little bit sunny this morning. Looking pretty sunny. And let's see, how does it feel? Are you feeling hot? Or are you feeling warm? Or are you feeling cold? What do we think? I'm feeling pretty warm. Not feeling too hot, not feeling too cold yet. So I'm gonna put warm on my calendar and sunny for my weather report. Okay, great job with calendar this morning. Let's head over to our journals.
All right, so I've got all my supplies for my journal. I've got my word wall book, I've got my prompts, I've got my journal, I've got my scissors, my glue, my coloring materials, so I'm ready to get started. So I think today I want to write about a time when I was scared. Ooh, a time when I felt scared. So I'm going to begin cutting out my prompt. Got my thumb on top, ready to chop, chop, chop. And I'm cutting along my dotted lines, holding my paper to make it easier. And I'm going to set my prompt aside. And I'm going to go ahead and get my glue out. So now I'm going to glue my prompt to the top of my page here. Oh, I got purple glue today. I think I need a little bit more along my edges just to make sure that it doesn't pop back up. There we go. Ooh, and I've got my little scared boy here showing me that we're talking about being scared. Okay. So this question is asking me to write about a time that I felt scared. Now I have got my little sentence starter here helping me to write I felt scared when. So I'm going to put that right here below my page so that I can see what I'm writing. And I'm going to start with a capital I just like it shows me. I, finger space, felt, felt, felt. And here's my feeling word, scared. I felt scared. Ooh, and here's a good sight word, when, when. Finger space, when. I felt scared when, and now it's time for me to think about a time when I felt scared. Well, I felt scared when my lights went out. So I had some lights that were on in my house and then they went out because the bulbs ran out. The bulbs went out. So I need to put new bulbs in. But until then it was dark and I had no lights and I had to use a flashlight to find my candles. So I'm going to say I felt scared when my lights. Now lights is a really tough word. I'm not sure it's in our word wall book. Let's check. Oh, here it is. Light, light. It's a really tough word to spell. So I'm going to write lights and I'm going to use this to help me. Light. This is showing me light. I need to add an S at the end because I'm talking about multiple lights. I'm talking about more than one. I felt scared when my lights went. Went. Let's see, here's my word went. 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 Out. Let's find our O page. Out. O-U-T. Out. And I'm going to specify that when this happened, it was dark. That's what was scary. And it was dark. D-ark. Dark. Let's see if that one's in our book. That's a good one for you guys to see how to spell. Ooh, it's not in our book. I'm going to add it. Dark. D-A-R-K. That's a good word to know how to spell. So if you want to add it to your word wall book on your D page, you can add it to dark. So I finished my sentence. I need to add a period to the end. And it says, I felt scared when my lights went out and it was dark. All right, time for me to draw my picture here. So I'm going to draw a picture of me in my house when my lights went out. So I'll check back in with you guys when my picture's all done. All right, so here's my picture. I showed my light switches on, but my light is dark, and it's dark in my house. My lights were out, so I felt scared. And there is my picture all finished. Remember, you can always do a different prompt if you want to, or you can use the same one as me. It's up to you. And I will check in with you guys later. See ya.